This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got DeRozan, MP out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Levine at small forward. Now Ball, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
And here is Ingram. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Rosen dishes the ball. There's the feed to MP. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And he's just playing smart basketball. Once MP finds a look he likes, that guy does not hesitate.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as
You got to keep it in the line.
he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Another miss by MP. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Pass to Hayes. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Ball with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials.
Shooting for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan. Taking 2 shots.
NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Ball, the pass to MP. Trying his luck from deep. And again, no good by Chicago. Pelicans trail by 3. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. With a short break in the action, press a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. We talked about keys to the game, and he thinks shot blocking has to be even more important. He said, look, we want to keep them out front as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can protect the rim if they break us down. Kevin, he hopes that strategy will help them get their second win in this season series. Back to you.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
Playing solid defense can turn the game in their favor very quickly.
MP, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now, here's DeRozan following the miss by MP. Basket good.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Cullen passes to Alvarado, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Again for Jonas. Bulls trail by 4.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
McCollum and Jones are their guards. Jackson Hayes is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. And here is Ingram following the three-pointer by MP. And it's Ingram missing.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
MP, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Chicago grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
The Pelicans trail. Jones looking for an opening. McCollum against Ball. Baseline try. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DeRozan. That's good. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
McCollum against Ball. Steps back. McCollum kicks to Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas with a screen on MP. Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside DeRozan. Floats it up for MP. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Ingram. That shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. Kevin, back to...
That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 1.
You look at their bench production, so valuable to have guys that can come in and contribute the way they have.
And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. MP really making a difference here.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Levine. Andre Drummond is out there with DeRozan. Then it's MP, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Ingram against DeRozan. MP, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. Ball with a wide open look. Another 3 for Chicago.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
13 feet away. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to McCollum. Excellent D there from Ball.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Here's Ingram, and he could not get that one to go.
Here's what happened now. Personal foul. First team foul.
To the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Fires from 18. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Ball with the bucket. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Levine wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 9 points. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You know, Greg,
terrific positional.
We'll see how long this lead lasts.
and it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's McCollum, and it's Alvarado in at the 2. It's the Pelicans 5. And a wide open look for McCollum to take the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Bulls shooting reasonably well, 45%. Feeds to MP. Free throw line jump shot. Jump shot is good that time. MP's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum left side. Goes back up. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Williams finds MP. Shoots it. It's Chicago with another bucket.
This is Patrick Williams.
Here's Alvarado. Ingram outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. It's McCollum on the wing. 6 to shoot. Ingram against Williams. And it's Ingram missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And
they double up MP. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pelicans trail by 3. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint. MP against McCollum. Rebound by Williams. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's DeRozan, and it's good, 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's McCollum. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Offensive rebound, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
McCollum outside. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's the 3. Again, McCollum missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
MP, another one falls for Chicago.
It's not surprising.
Chicago also making some changes. Zach LaVine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. Help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Ball. 3-pointer. Alvarado grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 7. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Ingram and stolen by Drummond. Unloads, cans it from short range. Drummond's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls? Ingram against LaVine. That's Ingram missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's LaVine that time on the assist by Drummond. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Chicago.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Drummond.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Pass the ball. The feed to MP. They get the rebound. Drummond passes the ball. Now MP. Second chance shot, and that one drops.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next